everyone, welcome to my messy desk. It's getting to that point where it's just kind of dirty. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I know, right? Sophie sighs. I know. So today we're going to take a look at Dreams of Dragons and Dragonkin. I love this book. I've colored in this book before. I used a couple of pictures out of it when I was doing the color wheel pictures, but I was just feeling like I needed to color a picture in here. So let's pick one to color. There are so many really cool pictures. I'm like getting tangled in a cord here. Okay. Ooh, that's really cool looking. I just love them all. It's really hard. Ooh, that one would be cool because it has like the fall kind of. Oh, but then we got to change all my colors. I had colors picked out and now I feel like if we do this picture, it's not really the colors that I would want. We'll change the colors. It's fine. Oh, let me fall off. I just about landed on my head on the floor, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's pick some different colors. I'm looking at the Arteza today. I don't know why. I just felt like I hadn't used them in a while. So some Arteza brush markers. Let's see. So we're looking at warmer fall colors. Let's see. We could keep that one. We could even keep a yellow. I don't even know what color that is because it's all wiped off. There we go. We could have this yellow. Maybe we'll do that yellow instead of this one. And then, let's see. Ooh, like walnut brown would be good. What color is this? This looks pretty. Wine red might be nice. And what's this? Tomato red? I don't know. I don't like tomatoes, so I don't know if I like the color tomato red. Just don't know if I'm feeling it. Autumn red. There we go. And maybe even a blue. Should we throw in a blue? Let's see. There's like this color. What's this? Periwinkle. That does kind of go. Maybe like an olivey green. What's this color? Moss green. Okay, that gives us some good colors to work with. Okay. We will not be finishing this picture today, but at least we can get started on it. And then I also wanted to talk to you guys. Like I wanted to answer just some basic questions while I was doing this. Let's see. I had them on Pinterest. Where did they go? There they are. Okay. So we will just, I have just these conversation starters, some questions. So I thought I could answer some of them so we don't get so boring around here. My goodness. Stand up. There we go. Okay. All right, well, let's start with, well, we kind of only pulled one. Maybe I need to pull another brown. Let's see. We thought we were prepared and then we weren't prepared. Okay. We'll grab this. This is chocolate. And we're going to put in this tree with the chocolate. So it can, just gonna go right on the tree. There we go. Come on. Okay, so the first question we thought we'd answer today, we're just going to do a couple today, is who was the worst teacher you ever had? The worst teacher I ever had. Oh, there's been a few. Worst teacher I've ever had. I can't, like, this is hard because I'm like trying to decide. Okay, so all of this is kind of tree. Okay. Okay. So I had a 3rd grade teacher who, this was a long time ago, 3rd grade. I was sick in the 3rd grade. I did not attend school very much. I had tonsillitis quite a few times, enough times that I ended up having surgery to have my tonsils removed. And then I also got the chicken pox in the 3rd grade. So I didn't go to school very much in the 3rd grade. And this teacher was so disorganized. You'd walk into her class and there were just piles of stuff everywhere. Like, I don't know how she functioned as a teacher because there was just stuff everywhere. I mean, of course, this was back in the day before digital, but my goodness, you know? So I had to do all this work at home because I wasn't in school, and then we put it in this notebook. I remember it was like a 3-subject notebook so that we could have it. We just did it all in this notebook. My mom, you know, was there with me and teaching me these things that I needed to know to be able to do the assignments because I wasn't in class. And we turned in the notebook and we never saw it again. And apparently neither did my teacher because she claimed that she didn't have it. She had lost it. And it could have been anywhere in that room. She probably found it like 5 years later when she was like moving rooms or something. Because her room was so disorganized and so messy. So she lost like all my work for that year. It was awful. I was like devastated because I'd done all this work and now none of it was getting counted. And what was I going to do and all this stuff. And my mom like went in and got really mad at her. Pretty much told her room was a disaster and how would she know if she had anything in this room. So she gave me a good grade on all of the assignments and just let it go because, yeah, who would know if she had it or not because her room was a disaster. Point of this story is that you should, if your life is not organized, you should try it just a little bit harder. I mean, things can get chaotic, but you know, just find one of those piles to go through this week. You know, get rid of something. Ugh, crazy sauce. You might find something that was really important to you. All right, we'll probably just base coat all this and then Monday we will finish it up with some pencils. But there's that brown, so that's good. Got one color base coated, and don't worry that it looks messy. That is quite all right. So what is our next question? If money were no object, what destination would you want to travel to? That's a tough one. Okay, this is walnut brown. I could go anywhere. Where would I go? I don't know. It's really hard just to pick one place. Like, I would want to go everywhere. Probably Egypt. Egypt has always fascinated me. And I would love to go and see the pyramids and just all the history there. I think that would be incredible. And I don't know that I will ever get there in this lifetime. So we talked about in a live one day, but I really hope that when I die, God will give me the world tour before he carts me off to whatever afterlife I have earned. So yes, I don't know that I will get there, but I think if I had to pick just one place, I think it would be Egypt. Yeah. Okay, this is the Autumn Red. I think we'll do the leaves in this color, and I think I'm going to kind of be splotchy and messy with these leaves and maybe even put some yellow in them as well. So bear with my messiness. It's going to be really messy after today's video, but when we come back on Monday, we will clean it up and make it look amazing, okay? So set your reminder. Make sure you subscribe, like the channel, make sure your notifications are turned on so that you can see this picture turn from a hot mess into a beautiful masterpiece, because it's going to be a hot mess today. We're okay with that. One of my favorite movies is The Mummy. I don't know why. I love that movie. I should watch that today. Okay, what would be your dream job? Oh, you know, I don't know. This is hard. I mean, I like this. I like doing this. If I could make money doing this, that would be great. I don't make money doing this. And that's fine. I don't need to. I'm blessed to have a husband that has a job that provides well for our family, and that's not needed of me right now. I do have a master's degree in education and music, and so at one point, I mean, I thought I would be teaching. And I think I would still love to be a teacher. I mean, that would be great. But I have to be home with our children. We have children with special needs, and so being gone is just not an option. I need to be here, and so I don't know. And that kind of impedes my dream state, I guess, because I can't imagine like a life without them. So for me to be like, yeah, if I didn't have kids, I mean, that wouldn't be my dream, because I love our children and they're so much a part of us in my life, and I love being their mom, as hard as it is and as challenging and as stressed and as many tears as I shed over them. I do truly love them and truly love being their mom and can't imagine a life without them. So I can't really imagine working outside of the home, because they need me to be home when they get home from school and during the summers. And being a music teacher, which is what I thought I would do with my life, does not condone itself to being at home much, because like music teachers, they don't get enough credit. When I was student teaching and interning, all that fun stuff, like we would be there at 6 in the morning for a jazz band practice. We would teach all day long. We would go home for like an hour or so, and then we would be back and we would be at the school till like 10 o'clock at night with pep bands and stuff. And so it just wouldn't work with having the children I have. So I don't ever think about it, you know. It's not the lifestyle that I want or need at this time. So I don't even have my license, my teaching license. I let it lapse because I didn't see the point in keeping it. So I don't know. I have no idea what I would do if I was living a dream, but yeah. I dream quite, my bedtime dreams when I'm actually dreaming. I dream a lot of being like a forensic anthropologist or something like that because I watch a lot of crime shows. Or cop. I'm like a detective. I'm out there being Sherlock Holmes, but I don't have the aptitude for it. Okay. 3 things you were scared of as a child. I wasn't scared of a lot as a child. I was scared of dinosaurs, but they're not real. I've realized that now. I used to have these bad dreams, and instead of it being like black and white, it was like tones of red. And it was this dinosaur that would chase me, a T-Rex. And I hated it. It would scare me. Wake up in a sweat. Have to go find my mom. So I do remember that. That is pretty. I like those colors together. That is the autumn red and the sunset yellow. I really like it. I think I'm gonna make these gems kind of yellow too, so I'm gonna splatter a little bit on them. Scribble there and here and there. Yeah. 3 things. What else was I scared of? I don't know. This is called Cantaloupe. I'm going to put the little bells in this color. And then probably his claws as well. My mom will probably watch this video and remember things that I was scared of, but I'm having a really difficult time thinking of things I was scared of as a child. So I don't know if I was a child, but I was 16 when, I don't know if you guys will remember this. I was 16 when Elizabeth Smart went missing. And she went missing like 50 miles from my house, like an hour away. And and I was 15. And so that kind of made all of us a little nervous. And so I think, we were all, because nobody knew where she was. Like, I remember that I left for Hawaii with my orchestra, and we were just hearing about her, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Like, I figured like she'd be back by the time like we would be home, And I think we kind of heard about her too because she played the harp, and so we were musicians anyway. So we kind of knew that she was missing and something was going on, but it really wasn't a big deal. And then when we landed in Salt Lake after our trip, like the first things we saw were like these huge billboards of her and that she was still missing. And I think that scared all of us a little bit, like having someone in your age group and kind of your go missing. So that was kind of scary. I think we were all kind of nervous around that time. And I guess there were times when I was nervous the world was going to end or something, but now I'm like, bring it on. My father-in-law always says that if the world's going to end, he's going to be the first one out. He's going to sit on a lawn chair outside and be the first one gone because he doesn't want to live through it. Like, bring it on. Oh man. That's awful. Yeah. These markers are not good for large areas, and so it's really splotchy here, and I think I'm just gonna make it so it kind of fades to nothing, and then we'll kind of, yeah, so we're not gonna fill it all in. Okay, and then let's find a color for, I need a couple of colors for the rest of our dragon here. What is, let's see, would you rather have the power of time travel or the power to see the future? Well, if you had the power of time travel, you could always go to the future and check it out and then come back. So wouldn't that like defeat the... So I guess I would like the time travel. Plus, then I could go to the past as well and like check it out. I wouldn't change anything, you know, because that's like against the rules. Butterfly effect and all that. But you could go and see stuff, you know? You could go check it out. That could be cool. I'm wondering if this is just way outside of what we've got going on, but I kind of like it. Or we could do like a green dragon. Do we want green or do we want like that purpley bluish gray color? I might be making the wrong choice, but I do really kind of like that purpley bluish gray color. So let's go for it. Let's just do it. So my little 5th grader, he is an awesome reader. He loves to read. And he's supposed to read 40 books this year, and he's just like cruising through it. Anyways, he's supposed to read like different types of books, and so I found him the book called Chasing Lincoln's Killer, and I found it in like the adult section of the nonfiction, and I was like, oh, I don't know. This might be too, like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to read this or get through it. Like, it's probably gonna be really boring, you know? For him, because he's a 5th grader, you know? Oh my gosh, he like ate it up. Read it in 2 days. And then I was like, really? Did you really read it? Or are you like trying to play the system here, you know? And no, like, so I was like, well, what happens in it? And he was like telling me all sorts of things. He was just, whoa. I was like, okay, you read it. I get it. Whew. I'm good. Such a smart little dude. He gets through them so fast. His teacher's gonna have to up it from 40 to keep him going. So I was surprised. He likes all that kind of stuff though, history stuff. Like, he comes upstairs one day, he'd been downstairs watching TV, and like we have locks on our TV, like parent controls on our TV, so they can't like watch really anything that is too old for them. But he like gets on the Discovery Channel and those type of shows, and then he'll come and tell me all sorts of things about World War II, telling me all these things about the submarines. I was like, oh my gosh. He just eats it up. I love it. I'm trying to see like what this leg is doing, and I'm not sure. Maybe we'll skip it for a minute. So I'm just gonna finish base coating this dude today, and then we'll get pencils next time. So much fun. My camera died. I hope I'm zoomed in the way it was before, but who knows? It might not be. So I was thinking, while I was dealing with all that, it would be an awesome power to have the power of time travel. Like, think of the things you could do as a mom. Like, your kids come up and they're like, so-and-so hit me. He started it. You know all this crap that they do? You could just zip back in time, check it out. Be like, well, dude, you threw the first punch. I was standing there. I saw you. You know? Oh, it could alleviate so many things. I think I'm more zoomed in than I was before. Just be like, dude, you could do some good stuff with that ability. Yes, you could. I like it. Or you did wake up, you didn't have the dishes done from the night before. Just sit back in time to it. Forgot to send in the insurance on time. Oh my gosh. Zip back in time and fix it. Probably cause all sorts of problems. I'm probably messing with the butterfly effect once I'm talking. It's probably bad. I don't think I want that green. We're not going to add it in the hair. I don't know about this red or not. Okay. So now I've grabbed, what is this? Periwinkle. 180. And my questions turned, oh, there we go. I thought maybe my thing was dead. It's not yet. Could be soon though. Okay, so here's the next part of the question. Would you rather have the ability to fly or the ability to be invisible? And I think as cool as flying would be, I think that power to be invisible would come in really handy as a mom. Again, you know, you could go and spy on your kids. What are they doing? You know, like when you walk in a room and they all like flee from whatever they were doing or change their stuff and you're like, what were you doing? No, and their answer is nothing. I wasn't doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. If you could just walk into the room invisible, oh yeah, you could catch them doing all sorts of stuff. No more, it wasn't me, or no more, I wasn't doing anything. I could catch them red-handed. Ooh, think if you could be invisible and have the power of time travel. Ooh. Be like, yeah, all powerful mommy mode. I love it. Ooh. Okay, so the last question for today is going to be, if you had just one last meal, what would you choose to eat? Oh, goodness. It's always interesting what like death row inmates pick, you know? What would I pick? I don't know. One last meal? I don't know if food's really that important to me. I mean, I would want a Coke. I'd probably just want Coke and popcorn. Movie theater popcorn. I'll just have a large Coke and some movie theater popcorn. That'd be great. Thanks. God. I probably would. Ooh, I would take that right now. That sounds awesome. That's probably what it would be, you guys. I'm a weirdo. That's not even a meal. I eat it for a meal quite often, though. It's dinner, you know? Oh, goodness. Yes, I love it. That sounds really good. Coke and movie theater popcorn. Mm-hmm. I'll use this wine red color just to put in the little strings here, holding these bells on. Maybe I I don't know. I don't know what color to do that thing. I think it needs to be light. Like just a light gray color, you know? Let's see. This is called Dolphin Gray. Let's... Oh, it's way light. We'll fix it with pencil. It's a little more green than I wanted, but we'll fix it with pencil. Okay. So this is our hot mess picture. But don't worry, come back next time and you'll see us turn it into a masterpiece. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please let me know your answers to these questions in the comments down below. Let me know if you liked my answers or if you thought my answers were absolutely ridiculous. I mean, who eats popcorn and Coke for their last meal? Really dumb. Let me know if you'd rather be invisible or fly about like Superman. So I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and yeah, come back on Monday. We will finish this. So Friday will be a book look. And then Monday we will add pencil and make this a masterpiece. So come back for both of those. So I will see you guys next time. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy yourself. Take some deep breaths. Throw some color around. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.